Hi, my name is Marianne Meter, and I'm a business coach, and I'm in the business of coaching about life. Today I'd like to talk to you about creating powerful outcomes for your life, setting goals that make you want to jump out of bed in the morning. So when was the last time that you literally jumped out of bed? Maybe it's been a while for you, so let's talk about that. Remember when you were a kid and it was Christmas and you literally could not stay in bed? You just were going to wake your parents up as early as possible. Or maybe it was a trip to Disneyland. So the reason that kids are so excited is because they live in 100% possibility. So when they're thinking about the future or that present moment that they're in, they're not thinking as adults, we've experienced setbacks and disappointments, maybe some failure and criticism or rejection along the way. We tend to hold ourselves back a little bit, but not with kids. So imagine if anything were possible, like when you were a kid and you just couldn't wait to jump out of bed in the morning. Imagine if that was your life every day. So how can you create that for yourself? I know I listened to a talk not long ago by David Blaine, the magician, and he was saying that magicians see anything as being possible. They say, if someone else has done it before, I can do it. And that whole art of creating magic. I know David Blaine has done things like be underwater, holding his breath for 17 minutes. And it all started with the fact that he first believed it was possible, and then he did it. Of course, there's lots of things that happen along the way for him to train his body to do something really amazing like that. And it's true for us in life. If we have a high goal that we want to achieve, we have to really, first of all, believe it's possible and put it out there. Declare it out loud, state it in intention in a powerful way. And then we have to figure out all the steps along the way to get to it as well. So I have some tips for you on what to do so that every day would be a day that you just want to jump out of bed in the morning. First of all, set yourself some really high goals. Make a vision board and decide what is it you want in life. You have to also decide what might be stopping you. Sometimes there's procrastination, fear of failure. One of my favorite quotes by Martin Luther King Jr. was, he said that faith is just taking the first step, even if you can't see the whole staircase. I love that because I'm really visual and I can imagine this spiral staircase leading somewhere. We don't always know where we're going, but if we just get in action and start moving. So a lot of very highly successful people have made vision boards. It's a very powerful exercise. What do you want to do with your life? Where do you want to be? Where do you want to live? What would that be like? What would that feel like? What would that experience be like for you? How much money do you want to make? Do you want to leave a contribution, a legacy? You want to create something new that no one's ever created before? Maybe you just want to create the possibility of health and wellness, well-being. What would that really look like in every area of your life? If you can start to visualize it and feel it and experience what it would be like, you're more likely to really start doing something about it. So let's talk about some things you might do every morning when you get up. First of all, ignite yourself with a powerful intention. An intention is something you set for the day. One of my favorite intentions is to say, I'm going to create the possibility of being completely present to those around me. Have you ever woken up and you think, I don't want to go to work. I'm tired. I'm just done. Or there's always chaos and stress and things going on in your job and work that, we don't always want to be a part of. And sometimes we go through our day in like robot-like motions and we're there, but we're not all there. But I can tell you, have you ever been in a room full of completely present people? Think about artists, musicians, people that are full of life and creativity, or kids that are loud and screaming. They're just all there 100%. So there's a lot more possible for your day if you create an intention of being completely present. There's also lots of other intentions that you can create in life. Another thing I'd like to talk to you about is managing your mojo. So sometimes we lose our mojo, which is our get up and go. We have so much time in a day, and a lot of times I know as we get older there's like the caffeine and the sugar and the things that keep us going, but what we might need to do is kind of pull back a little bit and assess our diet, our lifestyle, our health, our well-being, and say to ourselves, a better way for me to manage my mojo is maybe I'm going to get up 30 minutes early. I'm going to start a yoga class, kickboxing, maybe just some stretching, go for a walk. There's all kinds of things you can do. I'm going to cut back on caffeine, revamp my diet, drink more water, but really managing your energy level is very important. Another thing that's really important in being successful, again, like I said, is to visualize your success. Perhaps you have some important meetings that day. You might have an evaluation. You might have sales meetings with a client. You might have someone important to talk to, maybe a special friend. Just visualize how you want it to go and see it going really well. A lot of times people bring a lot of anxiety into performance evaluations. Even into sales meetings, you can bring a lot of trepidation about and anticipation about how you want it to go. But if in your mind you create, before it happens, create the fact it's going to go this way. I'm going to, say these certain things and I'm going to win them over. I'm going to be fabulous. So create that possibility before you go into your day and visualize that. And the last thing that I would like to say that will make your day really powerful is to stoke yourself. So the way you stoke yourself, it's kind of like having breakfast in the morning. You got to stoke yourself with healthy food. You want to stoke yourself with motivational minutes. I call it take 10 or take 20. For some of us, we want to read something spiritual first thing in the morning. And some of us, I know, we're like on the go. We've got traffic and long commutes. I've been there, I've done that. But think about it. We live in the day and age of the podcast, the ebook, the audiobook, the Kindle, the radio programs that are fabulous. What you need to do is you need to feed your mind and your soul, really, on something that's going to motivate you to live to the next level, to make you want to go higher, dream bigger. The experts in the past, it's like Tony Robbins, or maybe like an expert in your field. It could be a spiritual leader or advisor, someone you look up to. But definitely listen to those things that motivate you and inspire you, because life has enough things to bring us down, throughout our workday, lots of stress and pressures and deadlines. We want to keep ourselves motivated. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope that you will learn to jump out of bed in the morning and enjoy your life more. Thank you.